Ever since I was a kid, I've been a fan of wrestling. I remember staying up on Mondays and Fridays just to watch it. Guys like CM Punk, John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H, and Randy Orton that made my childhood what it was. And regardless of what people say,
Say, why do you watch that? It's so boring. Like, why?
but it's entertaining to me. I've been to Monday Night Raw in Greenville. I've been to Friday Night SmackDown in Columbia, but I've never been to an actual premium live event. So Bad Blood is coming to Atlanta this weekend, and I got a chance to meet Jey Uso on Saturday. So I conducted a plan of what I'm gonna be going through this whole weekend. Step number one is to meet Jey Uso. It's not a guaranteed meetup. That's what it said on his flyer that he posted. Step number two is to buy a new championship belt. It's a toy, but I'm looking to get an actual real belt. And hopefully they'll sell these things at the event, hopefully. And step three is to get my CM Punk sign seen on TV and also be seen on TV. It's my first trip actually going somewhere by myself. I got my glasses on, so my Yeet glasses on, so I'm definitely fit for the event. So I'm about to head out, go to Atlanta, probably like a 4.5 hour drive, but hey, you do anything for wrestling. So let's head to Atlanta. Alright, so it's Saturday, the day of Bad Blood. I tried to get some content, some videos of Atlanta when I first got in yesterday, but I was so tired with traffic and everything I couldn't get to it. But right now I'm on the way to Jey Uso's meet and greet. I'm about 15 minutes out. It don't start until 9, so hopefully I get there in time before the registration ends, and hopefully I get to see him. But yeah, I'm ready for Bad Blood today. It's rumored that The Rock is supposed to be coming back, so I'm not gonna put it out in the air and jinx myself and make it not come true, but we're gonna see. So right now, main focus, step one, is to meet Jey Uso and get a picture, and yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know how that go. I literally have no words at all. I got no words, bro. Tonight's show, today in general, I got no words. From 8 o'clock this morning to 12 midnight right now. No words. I gotta take y'all through what happened in just less than 24 hours, how good today was. Jey Uso's meet and greet was this morning at 9. I pull up around 8-ish, thinking it's gonna be cool, not that many people. I'm gonna put the video up of how many people was wrapped around this shopping center for him. As time went on, I was like, I'm not gonna meet this dude. I literally sat in this line for like I'm gonna literally sit in this line for 2 hours and not meet dude. I get close to the line, close up to the front, and then it starts to slow down a little bit. So I'm thinking, oh, he about to leave. So guy from cricket, cause they do for cricket, he gets there and he was like, don't lose hope, we're gonna extend it, because he came late. So that's good news for me. So I get up to the front and it slows down again. Now I saw him leave. I was like, I know you're not about to end it right as I get up to the door. But he was like, no, he just going for a bathroom break. I was like, okay. So long story short, after 2.5 hours of waiting in the heat, I finally got to meet Jey Uso. Now I put some pictures up. Dope experience. That's my first time ever meeting a wrestler in person and actually interacting with them in person. Get that out the way. Now let's actually go to the actual event. Triple H did his thing tonight. That man knows how to put on a show and how to make stories make sense. I get there, well, first off, I got this. So this is not on the to-do list to get. But step one is complete. I met Jey Uso. Step two was to get a new championship belt. But the thing is, I'm not paying $600 for a championship belt. So I'll go online and get it for a lot cheaper. But what I got instead is this briefcase, and I bought me another belt, the undisputed belt. So I got this one, and then I got my original heavyweight championship and this money in the bank briefcase. That's just to start off the event. Let's start with the first match of the night. It was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. The match that everybody was anticipating for. This was the top of the card. This was what everybody was waiting to see. How did this feud end? From the entrance all the way to the end, 10 out of 10 match, in my opinion. It was, we finally got blood from not just from CM Punk, but from Drew McIntyre. You can't beat that. The match was intense every second of the way. They brought out the tables, which the crowd enjoyed, and all these weapons in a toolbox that CM Punk used to bust open Drew McIntyre. We finally got blood. And taking a wrench to his head, making him bleed even more, that's what made the match even more better. We even got at the end when CM Punk won, of course, and he was like not collapsing but falling over to a point where they had to bring a mask to him. That's how much he gave in this match. Overall, 10 out of 10 match. I would definitely go back and rewatch that one. The next match was Bayley and Nia Jax. I'm keeping real with you. I couldn't give nothing about this match. I really didn't care much about this match. Only reason why I even paid attention to it to see if Tiffany Stratton was going to cash in, and she didn't. And of course, we know how that. If you follow wrestling, you know the storyline. Then you know. But Nia ended up winning, and then we get to Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. I give that match like a solid 8 out of 10. It was everything that you expected for a match like that. The feud that's been going back and forth since Damian basically had to teach Finn a lesson because Finn portrayed him at I believe it was SummerSlam. Yeah, and cost him the World Heavyweight Championship match. But overall, that was definitely a solid match. And Damian Priest picked up the victory despite getting jumped by JD and Carlito. Still picked up the victory. Next match was Rhea and Liv and Dom hanging up from the shark cage, which was a nice twist to it. And of course, we had the back and forth with Liv and Rhea, which was really good. And as the match started to build up, you could see Liv is helpless. So then you see Dom hanging up from the cage, and he's trying to get out, but he can't. And eventually he does, and he slips, and he's hanging upside down in midair. And Rhea gets a kendo stick and starts hitting him like a pinata. But then you see somebody in the back run up, and it's a returning Raquel. She came back, and her and Liv are like close, and her and Rhea have history. So it was quite surprising seeing her return so in that moment. But hey, I can't complain about it. Overall, Liv retains, and somehow Dom was the reason why she won again, kinda, because she turned her attention to Dom. But now we gotta get to the main event. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Just their entrance alone, just knew what type of match we was about to get into. Cody Rhodes had the local college band playing, and Roman had the violence playing. Spectacular entrance. Of course, we have our back and forth. Uh, you have Roman and Cody trying to figure out who's gonna fight who, and it's just there's like probably the first five, not even 5 minutes. There's like no punches being thrown, and it's just anticipation building, like who's gonna fight first. So we finally get Cody in the ring first, and then he tags in Roman, and it's just like this banter going back and forth and everything. And overall, is if you watch wrestling, you know this storyline. It just makes sense on like how great this match was. So then we get to the end parts of the match. We get there. Uh, Cody does a spot off the top rope onto Jacob Fatu, who's sitting on the announce table, which we never seen Cody do something like that. So that was definitely a holy crap moment. And then we get to the end, and there's somebody in a black hoodie standing between the bloodline, and it's a returning Jimmy Uso who comes back. Super kicks both of them, helps Roman and Cody win, and the very last part of this match is what makes it interesting of the point I'm about to make. So we get to the end, and Roman and Jimmy embrace, and Cody's about to leave. And as they leave, Bloodline attacks again, and Jimmy tries to help out, but Roman says no, that's not his problem. You can tell that's what he said, even if we can't hear it. You can tell he basically saying that's not our problem. So he gets there, and they help him out, and they fend off the bloodline, and you see Roman pick up the belt, and he's looking at it, and he doesn't want to give it at first, but he eventually does. And right as Cody is holding up the belt, you hear The Rock's music play. Crowd goes crazy. First time seeing The Rock in person. It was rumored all week, ever since Pat McAfee kind of got Cody to spoil who was gonna return this Saturday, today. And it just made sense because The Rock did say after WrestleMania that he was gonna be coming after the championship. And what makes it so much better, he didn't even say one word. No words were said. He did his little eyebrow that he does. He counted to three and did like this and just walked away. And that, no words. No words. We already know what that means. It don't matter who has the belt. The Rock is coming for that. The final boss is coming for the belt. The way how they ended the show, they was in it in a way that they wasn't gonna have no big surprise, but the way how Triple H set this up and the way how all the storylines fit, I give the show a solid 9.5 out of 10. For my first PLE, I enjoyed myself. I really did. Just for being, I went by myself, which is kind of weird, but not really. But I prefer to have, I had to go watch this. I had to come see it in person. That's what I did. But overall, this weekend in Atlanta has been fun. It's definitely been a vacation well needed, like a self vacation that is well needed, man. I really do. I really needed this. But I definitely have some more videos on the way. Probably more wrestling content, more track content, more workout content, whatever it is. I got more videos coming. But if you don't watch wrestling, give it a try. I really think you guys would like it. It's like if you like entertainment, you like drama and everything, you will like this. If you can watch those sci-fi movies and action movies, you can watch this. It's just the same. But let me know what y'all think. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.